Andy Bueller, Scorebook Live Washington here with Olympia's Jackson Grant. Jackson, you guys just took down Auburn, headed to the 4A quarters. How does it feel?
It feels awesome, man. Ole hasn't been here in a long time, and it feels good to come here and not just lose our first game, and that would be a big bummer. So we just came here and we just did what we had to do and played well and got our first win. So now we guaranteed ourselves a couple more games.
Is it nice to not be in loser-out scenarios anymore?
Yeah, that is nice to kind of have that pressure off our back. But I like that pressure. You know, it's kind of like we think of it as winner advance because we don't like to have losing in our head. So we just like that kind of pressure to just push us like this is it, you know?
How were you able to get going tonight? You saw a lot of pressure, a lot of guys collapsing, maybe to kind of compensate for some of the size deficiencies with Auburn, but just to see all those bodies, how were you able to kind of offensively get going?
I think I just kind of realized that it wasn't necessarily going to be my night just getting a post pass and going to work because they were bringing 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4 guys on me, so I really realized that I was going to have to work on the offensive boards and get the kickouts to the guards and that kind of stuff in transition that was going to work tonight. So.
Yeah, what made the difference when you guys especially built that lead in the fourth quarter?
I think what that really made the difference was we just turned a corner mentally. We just weren't ready to go home yet. We didn't want this to be our last game in the Dome, so we'd had that same situation earlier in the season where we'd lost those games. So we just kind of turned the corner and focused on one possession at a time, just scoring and stopping. So.
Okay, I've got to say, out of all of the student sections that have been here today, your guys might be the loudest.
Yeah.
What's it like playing in front of a raucous environment? Does it feel like kind of a home game?
Yeah, it's really awesome. Our student section's been great all year. Probably one of the best student sections in the state. And we had buses from the baseball team who had tryouts coming up. Ended tryouts early, and everybody just coming up, and it's a really community feel at Ole, and everybody's really bought into our program, which is good.
You guys get top-seeded Union in the quarters, a team you guys saw in the district tournament. Talk about what you know about them and what you think about this matchup. I mean, Tanner Toulson, their Mr. Basketball leading scorer, is a guy that you played with at AAU.
Yeah, he's a really good player, man, and they got lots of other good players. They can shoot the ball really well, so we just need to make sure in our zone that we close out on their shooters really hard, and they're definitely beatable. I mean, even if they haven't been beaten this year, which they haven't, they're definitely beatable and well coached, and we just got to play our best basketball to beat them.
Wish you the best of luck. Congrats for getting there. Thanks, Jackson.
Thank you.